What's good, IG? Gonna wait a little bit, see if some people join. What's good, YouTube? Alright, streaming live. Just gonna wait a few seconds. There we go, now I popped up on live. Wait a few seconds to see if anybody jumps on. I'm gonna be talking about branding and a few few website questions that I was getting. So I think the best thing to really go over is what should people do and what should they expect when you're starting your website. So you want to make sure you have all your. So what I would do is get a Word document. Put in your Word document like all your URL for your social media. So like your Facebook, your YouTube, your Twitter, your Instagram. Get all those URLs that link to your profile. Put them in a document, so that way you have that when you actually create your website. The other thing is kind of have an understanding of what you're going to sell. So if you know you're going to sell beats, you know you're going to need information. So what information do you want to share with the artist? Meaning, like, you know how you see like the banners. And I guess the best way to do it is I'm going to show you. So we're going to go to Showtime Jones's website. So it was easy for him, and you can view this on the YouTube live stream. So you can see if we go to his prices, you know, he has premium leases, basic leases. So I'm talking about the information that's down in here. So you need to be able to understand what you want to put in here, why you're going to put it in there. His website is not completed yet. It's literally like 98% done. We have a few more things to get done on it, and that's pretty much it. Waiting for him to get back to me for his URL links. I'll put those in, and then hopefully tomorrow I'll sit down on Skype with him, go over a few things, show him how to make changes, how to move things around. I already made a backup of his website, so if he screws it up, we're safe. I can bring it back in no time. So I'm streaming live on IG, and you'll be able to see it on YouTube. I do need to go and create a tutorial on how to create content. As far as what I mean by content, I mean like create an image of his beat. So he said he wasn't sure. Showtime Jones said he wasn't sure how to do that. So I'm going to go and see if I can find an image that I can use. I listened to some of his beats, so I have an understanding of who they're geared to. So I kind of have an idea of how I can mock something up. So I'll create maybe I'll do it at live stream. But I need enough like instrumentals, because when I do design work, I like to listen to music, and if I listen to music from iTunes or anything like that, it's going to mute the music and most likely flag my video and also my IG video. So what's up, Brox? Thanks for joining. Going over a few things that people ask me via email about website and about branding. So I'm streaming live on IG, and I'm also streaming live on YouTube. So you can actually, I'm screen sharing on YouTube, so you can actually see what I'm speaking about. So I'm gonna do a video just doing a mock-up as simple as possible, so that way, you know, he has like a Jay-Z, more like a Jay-Z type beat, so I kind of know what kind of images I can use, what kind of image that I'm going to make for down here, and then I can probably make this like change this from mixtape to like featured beats or new beats, and then put the images down here, and then put a buy button here, or I can just have it basically just lead back to the store when they press the button. Because if you press like get started, it takes them right back to the Beat Store. See, all 3 buttons do that. So I set it up that way, so that way it just takes them right back to the Beat Store if they want to buy beats. So we just got a few more things. We got his number now on here. So that's really important. Is make sure you have your social media sites URLs. You're gonna need that. The other thing you're gonna need is make sure you have your beat player script or your code, and you can get that if you have My Flash Store, BeatStars. They'll give you that code. I'm working with the developer for a beat player. I'm not saying I am creating the beat player. I'm saying there is a beat player already created for WordPress, and it basically it resembles this right here. However, they're charging like $60 or $70 for one player. If I'm going to be doing building beat websites for producers on an ongoing basis, I'm working out a developers bundle with them where I pay a one lump sum fee, and then I can pass on the savings to you guys. So instead of you guys spending $69 just for that one plugin, then I can just charge probably like $100 or $150 to develop a website, and that gets put into that cost. So you don't have to go out and buy like a BeatStar or My Flash Store membership. It's basically you just one and done. If you want updates, you just pay for the renewal, which is I believe like $20 a year, and I believe you pay that directly to that company, but I'm not sure. I have to talk to them and see how that aspect works. So trying to figure out a pricing for creating beat websites, just simple like one page, just like how Showtime Jones is, simple one page websites, quickly for producers, which I already have the template, so now I just gotta finalize just the beat player. So the other question I got to was branding. Like I've had a lot of people ask me, like I need help with my branding, and a lot of you guys do need help with your branding. I'm not gonna lie. First and foremost, branding is not cheap. So shout out to whoever is watching on YouTube. It looks like one person's watching on YouTube, but they're not showing up. So, but I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. I wish I could see who you were, but I cannot. It'd be great. I would like to interact with you. So a lot of questions I get was branding. Dude, you guys gotta spend some money. Like you can't expect to, unless you're good with graphics, you really need to leave that up to someone who knows what the heck they're doing. I have an understanding. Like I said, I have an understanding. I have a graphics guy, Alex, that I go to when I need a logo. That's the only dude I go to. Like, so I hope nothing ever happens to him, because I'll be screwed, because I have to start all over again. And it took me years to find a graphic designer that I actually enjoy working with and that understands me and understands my brand. So he actually designed Studio Verts, created a Studio Verts branding. What's up, DJ? Thanks for joining. He developed the Studio Verts banner. So with that, I'm going to show you what it looks like. So it's clean. So he made a couple different looks, moving things around, as you can see right here. The SV, we changed that out. Then it's just the images, a logo. So then now you can see how clean that is. So we can pick whatever we wanted. He gave us a lot of different options to see what we wanted, see what made sense, and that's what you guys need to understand. Is it's not about just throwing a name together and then using some fonts and then, oh, okay, I got a logo. Because I did some research trying to figure out like what, when I was working on Showtime Jones's website, I need to figure out what would go into like the lease, the premium, and stuff like that. And some of those websites, I don't want to even show you because I don't want people to think I'm attacking those guys. But their branding was not that good at all. Their website wasn't, like, the graphics they were using, the colors they were using, it was not. I give them credit. That's all I really can say. I give them credit because they did something, and something's better than nothing at times. But you still want to have you're putting your foot. You want to put your best foot forward, and so don't try not to half-ass shit. If you can avoid all costs, get your branding done, and then get your website done. If you can't, then get your website done. Use basic and clean fonts to kind of at least get you by. So with that being said, make a list of like the URLs for your social media, what information, do some research, go out and find out what they put on for their premium leases, their exclusive and stuff like that. So that way when you have a developer or you have someone that's going to work with you, you can already give them that information. Like, that will save you a lot of time. Actually, that will save both you and the developer a lot of time, because the developer won't have to sit here and try to guess or go do research and try to figure out what you want. Like, I mocked up a lot of his website, but had he had the URL, had he had his MailChimp set up, his MailChimp account for his email list, and giving me that code, and also set up his player beforehand, that his website probably would have been done on Tuesday, and then we would have just been doing the little minor stuff and little website cleanup by today. However, I understand things take time. However, your developer may not always have that time. So I have until Saturday to get it done for him. I'm just holding myself accountable for that, because after that, like I told him, I was like, it's going to be very difficult for me to work on this once Monday comes. So we need to get this done as soon as possible. So I already pretty much have my end is already done. Now I'm at a standstill until he gets a few other little things completed. And once he does, we'll be good to go. So if you have any questions, please email me at myaudiomarketplace@gmail.com. I will do my best to answer any of your questions. I do have a few meetings for branding on Saturday. I do have some openings for tomorrow. If you want to talk to me about web development or branding, go ahead and reach out to me. You guys have a great day.